Good morning, family and friends. We find these words recording in Psalms 30, verse 1. I will extol you, O Lord, for you have lifted me up, and have not let my foes rejoice over me. I will extol you, O Lord, for you have lifted me up, and have not let my foes rejoice over me. I'm going to take for subject this morning deliverance. Deliverance. No matter our circumstance, no matter our situation, no matter our condition, no matter how deep you have sunk into the pit of despair, no matter how far away you feel that you are from God and His delivering power, remember, God has lifted you. God has elevated you and I above our current circumstance. We are not who people say we are. We are not what we are going through. In this A clause, it says He has lifted us. And not only that, it indicates that we shall extol Him. He has elevated us above our current circumstance. This fact alone requires that we extol the Lord, for He has lifted us up. In other words, here is what we should be doing every day. We should praise Him enthusiastically. Our praise should have some tenor in it. It should have some feeling in it because of God's having lifted us up. We should go in to raptures over and about His goodness and His mercy, that He has so freely extended us deliverance. We should sing the praises of our God. Every praise is to our God. We should sing praises to the skies. We should sing praises on our jobs. We should rhapsodize over God. God should be the utmost in our lives because of His lifting us above our circumstances. We should extol Him. We should praise Him. We should rave about Him. We should overpraise. There should always be a praise upon our lips. Extol Him. We should go wild about Him. We should just go on and on and on and laud the goodness of our God. For He, in spite of what you believe you're in, despite of how deep you feel you have become, God has lifted you. God has lifted me above my circumstances. And so we should extol Him. We should praise Him at all times. In this B clause, it teaches us, do you not understand that the devil has cheerleaders? These are cheerleaders who find joy in your circumstance, in our circumstances. They're in our homes. They're at our family reunions. They sit in church next to us. They work with us. They whisper sweet nothings to us, but they're cheerleaders who find joy in our circumstances. They plot your demise. They scheme against you. And the sad part about it is that most of them profess to know the Lord. But truth be told, they're really double agents. They do their dirt from behind the scenes. They have their pom-poms on ready, their chants of victory prepared, their dance moves of celebration prepared, just waiting for your demise, just waiting for my demise. But in this B clause, God declares that He will not let our enemies rejoice over you. Isn't that something to give God praise for this morning? That no matter how they scheme, No matter how they cheer on our demise, God has promised us he will not let them rejoice over you. He will not let them have a reason to get victory in our circumstance, for he has lifted us out of it. And if we extol him, in other words, if we give him the joy, if we give him the glory, then he will not let our enemies have joy or rejoice over our situation. I don't know what you're going through, but I declare this morning that your enemies will not rejoice over you. They will be confused, befuddled, and confounded of how you got out of the situation that they plotted for you. The snares that they set for you will not succeed. No weapon formed against you will prosper. Deliverance. God has promised he will lift us up. He says, I will lift you up. And our job is to extol him. And when we extol him, he will make liars out of our enemies. For he declares, I will not let them rejoice over you. May God bless and keep you is our prayer. Just remember today in your walk, he declares, he will not let them rejoice over us. May God bless and keep you. As always, should you have any questions, please feel free to inbox me.